tutorial is more on making illustrations in CorelDRAW X3. CorelDRAW has a powerful, I would say, powerful media, artistic media, wherein when you make lines, you can change this to a particular brush stroke. Just for example, okay, you're looking at illustrations here, and with this one, this was done very quickly, and I didn't use the brush or any brush. This was all straight lines. I mean straight, ordinary lines, but then I changed it to artistic media, and that's what you get. And you can also make font to be artistic like this one without going to, without changing the brush strokes and everything. So to just give you a clear idea of the tool, if I draw a straight line, I go to my Bezier tool and I go to, okay, this tool here, Bezier tool. I make a straight line like that. Okay. With this one, I can change the properties of this line to a brush strokes. So I go to, if you go here to this pen tools, and you go to this one, which is artistic media, and in here, in the drop down here, you can see lots of artistic media, and actually you can create your own. Anyway, if I choose this one, okay, you have to click on it, and you've noticed it became a brush stroke. You can color it to black so that you could see how it looks like. And I'll try to zoom in here. See, that line became a brush stroke. And if I go to this option here for the thickness of the brush, I could make it bigger, and not only that, I can change the color of the brush strokes. So basically that's the beauty of artistic media. Not only lines, you can also make shapes. Like for example, I'm making a circle, and I'll make that as an artistic media. Okay, so you make a circle and click on artistic media, and in here I'll choose this one, click, and I'll make it black so you could see. Now see, change it as to an artistic ellipse, and I can also change the brush strokes thickness, and I can also change it. So for example, I want some kind of watercolor effect, so that's a watercolor effect brush, right? There's lots of options here. It's more on experimenting with it and changing the thickness of the lines or the brush strokes. Okay, just delete that. Now let's go to examples. Okay, so this is what I did. Okay, of course, what I did here, I traced this one. I didn't trace it, but I did I redraw this brush here, and here's the outcome of my brush. So all of these are lines that I created. Okay. I'll just delete this one. So once you're done with this one, you can highlight. You can make a crossing window to select it. I'll just move it, go plus sign. I'll just move it over here to the right side. Then I'll do my artistic media, and then I'll choose this one first, there, and then I'll make it black so that I can see how it looks like. It's amazing because from a vector image, which is all ordinary lines, and it becomes brush strokes, and I can change even the thickness of the lines. Okay. And you notice it's only one click and it becomes an artistic or a creative artwork. It's more like a clip art. Now, we're not done with this. We can also color this because since it is an outline, it's just an outline. If I put a box here and colored it and put this to back, okay, I go arrange, order to back of page, you notice that it is only an outline. It doesn't have any fill. So with that option, you can always go to your polyline tool, and then you can create a fill behind it. Okay, so you trace it. Doesn't matter because you're doing an illustration. And then when you're done, just double click. And then you can color it. Say, I want to color it this way. And then put this behind. So go to Arrange, Order to Back of Page. Then you can always edit those lines. Now, if you're really picky and you don't want that, that the lines are going out, you can always. So what you can do is you zoom in, and then instead of using this polyline, you can use the Bezier tool. And what you do is just click, 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 click. Because like I said, we're doing an artistic illustration here, so the lines really doesn't matter. And then you close it. Okay, once you see the arrow, close. Now then you can put a fill. Okay, and then make sure to put it behind. So you go Arrange, Order to Back of Page. And you can say you want to make a gradient. You can go to this gradient here, interactive transparency, click. Okay. Okay. Now you can do this part here. You go to Bezier tool and click, 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 and then close. Okay. Then let's choose a different color there. And then put that behind. So go Arrange, Order to Back of Page. And you can always make some effects like that. And if I zoom out here, it's looking good. So now the only thing I have to do is this part here. Just click, 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 click. And I'll try, say, pink color. And then go Arrange, Order to Back of Page. And I can make interactive transparency tool, or this way, doesn't matter. Now, if you notice, that's a powerful tool because you can make illustrations out of just simple lines like this. That's the same thing that what I've done here in the pencil, or actually in the, just gonna zoom out here. See, this pencil is the same thing. That's what I've done. And this one too. So these are all vector image. You can even make text artistic. So with this YouTube, what I've done here, I typed in YouTube. Okay, make sure when you type in YouTube or any text, I'll do it right now, YouTube. Okay, then I'll select my font, say impact, make it bigger. Now you have to remember that you have to make a white fill, okay, and then put an outline, a very thin outline, okay, and then this is important too. You have to make it curves. So you go to Arrange and click on Curves. Then you can make the artistic media. Artistic media, and you choose which brush. So you want to choose this, and I want to make it different colors so I could see how it looks like. There. Now, if you know it doesn't suit the brush strokes, you can always change it. And make sure you also have to test the thickness of the brush strokes. So you'll make that thinner. Just this one. Okay, so if that's fine, you can make it a different color. Right. So that's all. Very nice technique.